Caesarea, the city of King Herod, was a big city. First of all, I hope that the wind won't disturb you, but it's really breezy today, and it's good because it's supposed to be very hot today. What you're looking at is the Roman city of Caesarea, and a little bit of Byzantine, which is actually the same thing. The Roman became Christians. If you see the bus there behind it, it's the theater and the theater of Caesarea, and then there is the palace of King Herod, and later on Pontius Pilate. Actually, I believe they lived there as well. The nothing there, the flat space there, used to be the hippodrome, the horse race, and the city is here. You can see the main street from north to south, which is the Cardo, and you can understand that everything there, which is today the parking place of the Caesarea, is actually part of the city. You just have to excavate and you will find beautiful mosaic floor, excellent streets, amazing villas, Roman bath, a big toilet place. But I'm actually on top of the walls of the Crusader time. Crusader, let's talk a little bit about them. They came to Israel to conquer Jerusalem from the Muslims at the 12th and then 13th century. Oh, look at that. That's nice. Then when they reach Israel, they reach Caesarea, they had a problem. We're talking about not a lot of Crusaders, and around them there's so many enemies, Muslims, that really wants to end that story as soon as they can. What they did, they built walls only around the place that they needed. They didn't visit that city. The theater wasn't so important for them. Hippodrome, of course not. Hippodrome reminds me of so many bad things that happened to the Christians at the Roman time. They used to turn it into kind of a Colosseum, and they used to kill people who say that they are Christians, gladiators, animals. Not a fun thing. Then when they came to Caesarea and they came from the sea, what they really needed to do is to keep one place here. And I know that it's going to be difficult to see, a port, which at King Herod time was a huge port, but at their time it was a small one. They didn't need a big one, just wanted to have connection to Europe, and but not more than that. Then they built walls around the port, the harbor, and the church that you can see there. And it's beautiful to see it. I'm a little bit I'm afraid. Oh, Imale. Yes. Then you can see the moat, and look at the wall here. The idea is to build it like that enemies won't be able to cross it. There's a rumor that at that time you can find here alligators, and it was with water, but it's actually not true. It was dry. For the enemy, it was so difficult to go from here down to there, to climb all the wall, climb on it, and then try to climb, destroy the wall. And let me tell you that what we see now is only a small part of it. I mean, it was much higher than that. Then in that case, there were a few gates, but another beautiful thing to see behind us, there's another gate. Towers. There are a lot of towers, and the towers actually enter into the moat. The idea is that I will be able to see everything that happened there, and there won't be even one blank place that the guards will miss, and then you know what will happen if they will miss it. And let's walk a little bit around it, because I say it's wonderful. And we can go from here, it's much nicer. Oops. I must say that they opened a nice path through the walls, and you can actually visit that. Before that was, how should I say it to you, not the best place to visit, but now it's beautiful, organized, and you can visit it. As you can see, there's water to drink, and if you're talking about drinking water, please drink as much as you can. And if you're talking about that, I think you can imagine what it is. Hello, hello, hello. Water system, a well. People need to live. Then we are going through the wall. And if it's not too long for you, wait with me. You can see a little bit more of it. But if it's enough for you, then I want you to subscribe me and be my guest at my video channel. I have more than 15,000 videos about Israel. Then you will be able to see it. And you can see that it's difficult to climb here. And let me show you something else, because that is not a gate, but this is something smart. What will happen if you want to go down to the moat, but you want to do that secretly? Then there are hidden exit or entrances from there. And let me show you one of them. Wait. It is. Here it is. You can go and clean it. You can go and attack the enemies. That's the idea. Then let's climb the southern and the eastern part of the wall. Again, this is new, just open to the public lately. It is some story, but the view is amazing. I think you can see where you can actually use the arrow. At that time, guns wasn't part of the game. You can hide yourself from the enemy. We are hiding now. Yeah, it's a little bit frightening. Remember, the walls was much higher than that. This is the eastern part, because it's still see the moat, and this is the tower which is actually entered to the moat, and you will see from there there's not even one bit of blank spaces. Yeah, it is. Nice, isn't it? It was difficult to conquer it, but they did it at the end. Consider that we are still excavating here. Yeah, let's go through there, it's much nicer. And if you want to see some mosaics and new excavation, then wait with me, please. Oh, summertime is on. We are at June 8th. Look how beautiful it is. Another tower. You can see a lot of towers there. You can see 1, 2, 3, and 4. The city was surrounded with it. Let's continue a few more meters. It's like 2 more minutes. I want to show you something that you couldn't see here. Because we have to excavate. We will find it. We are getting closer to another entrance, a beautiful Crusader entrance. And we are now excavating the houses themselves. We are very close to the marketplace. And you can see a lot of marble. And let's go in. One of the houses, part of the market, and Beautiful it is. We're still excavating. I promised you some was explore, not the most beautiful thing, but still. See, they are still excavating. That's near, and from here we can see one of the arches that they didn't excavate it yet, but it's gonna be the next stage. Excavation tents, you can see the boxes. So many finds we find here. That city was one of the most important cities for Christians. King Herod built it. Pontius Pilate actually visited the place. Been here. There's a palace of his. And the gate is there. Beautiful, isn't it?